Every day, Mr. Life waits for you to get out of bed to challenge you. Why? Because he can. Did you know that no one is really born a failure or born to make excuses? Just like no one is truly born to be a champion or even destined to be successful. No matter what you hear or see in life about success or failure of others, or even within yourself, it only became that way because of one great decision called choice. We use choice to pick from what I call the two teams that help you win or lose in your life. Every day you wake up going one-on-one in your own boxing ring with life, and every day you do choose to win or lose by picking from either of these two teams. I call them the let's goes and the oh no's. I want to introduce you to the two most powerful teams in your life and how you use them to succeed or fail just by your choice of choosing. You can choose a winning life, business, job, relationship, or whatever you're striving for just by paying attention to which of the two teams you pick from every day. Are you ready? Then let's start the process of getting back to the basics and winning in all you do. Welcome to my audio series of Going One-on-One with Life. I'm Chris Fantastic Powell. Introduction to the two teams. In this series, Going One-on-One with Life, I want to introduce the two teams that either help you win or lose in just about everything you do, and how you can become more aware of each of the characters on each team. No one is born a loser or a winner until they choose to be that way. Let's get this series off to a good start. 1. Get prepared for a different perspective. It's true, we all see things different depending on our perspective. Let's take 4 people that are all looking at the same tree. The first person is sitting directly in front of the tree. The second person is standing 20 feet on the side of the tree. The third person has climbed into the tree and sitting on the branches, and the fourth person is standing on his head 10 feet from the tree. It may sound silly. The one thing for sure is that each of the 4 people are going to give us, when asked how they see the tree, different answers because of their different perspective when looking at the tree. This series is about a different perspective of how you can achieve success or failure just by choosing from either of the two teams. 2. Stop looking at other people's success or failures as what you can or cannot do. You can't determine your success in life, family, business, school, relationships, whatever it is, just by looking at others. Just because someone else didn't get eaten by the hungry lion who happened to pass by them doesn't mean the same's going to happen to you. It doesn't matter if you did exactly what Donald Trump, Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey, Michael Jordan, Jay-Z, or Sylvester Stallone, or anyone else have done. You can't be them. Their success was custom made for them only. Just like your goals and successes are custom made by you and only for you. You can read and talk about and even understand someone else's success, but the door to their success was custom made for them to walk through. 3. You are who you choose to be. You can choose from the right team to help you achieve Mr. Life's challenges to achieve your goals. You can't be lazy unless you choose Mr. Lazy. You can't make excuses unless you choose Mr. Excuses. You can't have enthusiasm unless you choose Mr. Enthusiasm. We are not born or made into these characters, but rather we choose them from the two teams. So if this is true, we are not what we think we are, but rather who we choose to be. This is exciting because it means we are never trapped into being anything we don't choose to be. We have the complete power to change. And finally, number 4, you are the coach of you. What this means is that you're going to be asked to be a coach. Why? Because you'll be choosing from the two teams to compete against the challenges that Mr. Life has for you. And only you can take on his challenges, choosing from the right team to help you win. Mr. Life has a gift basket, and these are the goals and dreams for you. But he never said it would come easy or that you can't have them. He does say that you're going to have to choose from the right team to get them. Now, let's meet the two teams we'll be talking about in this series. I call them the Let's Goes and the Oh No's. Team Let's Goes. They can help you accomplish whatever you want in your life. They've achieved greatness in relationships, business, families, just to mention a few, and are world-class players. They are Mr. Hope, Miss Faith, Mr. Confidence, Mr. Discipline, Sergeant Activity, Mr. Enthusiasm, and Mr. Effort. Now, let's meet the Team Oh No's. This team does not want to achieve anything at all. They have helped people fail, quit, stop believing in themselves, and don't want anyone to win, ever. They are Mr. Lazy, Mr. Doubt, Miss Frustration, Mr. Excuses, Mr. Procrastination, Mr. Failure, Mr. Should Have, and Miss Fear. You have now been introduced to the two teams that can help you lose or win in your life. We'll be talking about each of these characters and how they affect your life's goals and accomplishments. It's time to get moving. Listen to the next podcast, Having the Guts to Change. Thank you for listening. I'm Chris Fantastic Powell. For downloading of this podcast, refer to podcast 1120. Our next podcast to the series is Having the Guts to Change, podcast 1121. All rights reserved. Chris Fantastic Powell. This is a PBC Developments presentation.